Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Fashion Coder, and this is Mike. He is the CEO and founder of PulseSpeak, and we are so excited to have you here today.
Hey, FC, how are you doing?
So good. So good. How are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty well.
Good. Thanks for jumping on. So this is going to be a live Q&A. And so if you have questions, please put them into the chat. I do want to recognize a couple of people that are here right now. We have Chris. Good to see you. We also have Jerry. Awesome. And then, oh, wow, we really have a lot of people talking about gym rat over here. And it looks like we have Graph Rider and Erwin. Oh, he has a crush on me. Okay. Good to know. Awesome. And then we also have E-Type in the chat. Hello. And we have Will. Will and I talked this morning actually on a Reddit talk about Hex. So if you want to go check that out, it's on the Reddit talk, which is a new feature that they have. So that's kind of cool. But Mike, we are so excited to have you here today. First question, I want to know how you got into crypto, and then we can go a little bit more into what PulseSpeak is.
Sure. So I got into crypto in December 2016. And at that time, I was in senior year of my college. So first, I think I looked up into the Reddit post, and then I found one of the posts saying that this blockchain technology could make banks. So like I was like, if there's any way that I could make money, I'm in. So I asked one of my roommate, which is in computer science at the time, and then I asked him, what's that about? What is Ethereum? What is Bitcoin? And he was like, I've been mining Bitcoin and Ethereum for a while. I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
you didn't tell me all of that? We're living
Yeah.
together, bro. And so like after that, he taught me to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin in the Coinbase account, because that's the only three coins that you could buy at the time. So,
Okay.
so after that is a really, really awesome journey. Yet it's a really roller coaster for me, because like there's tons of ICOs, cloud mining. Like 2017 is a really wild year for crypto. And then it's a lot of new stuff that you have to explore. And of course, there's a lot of rug pulling. There's a lot of bad stuff happen in crypto as well. So in June 2017, I got into BitConnect, if you guys recall the stuff that happened during that time. So I'll tell myself I wasn't thinking straight at that time. So basically, I just put all my saving, all the stuff that I ever earned in crypto into BitConnect and just keep it rolling. Of course, it looks great on paper until everything collapsed. And of course, I lost most of my money inside BitConnect. But more importantly, I think the thing that makes me really, really sad about crypto is my coins actually got stolen from Binance Exchange.
Oh, no.
From an email phishing site, like asking me for verification or something. So at that time, I was just like, man, just let me quit crypto. And I went back to my 9-to-5 job. But there's something inside my mind keep asking me like, do you want this life? Is it something that you want for the rest of your life? Is this the legacy that you will leave? And for me, the answer is no. So like I decided to get back into the crypto stuff, and then learn tons of articles, watch tons of videos about crypto. And then I found out that crypto is way more than just a scam, way more than just something bad happening to us. So like with that reason, I fall in love with crypto again, and then the rest is history. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you're here now. You are
Yeah.
founder of one of these projects, which is so cool. First off, I want to say congratulations for being named as one of the speakers of PulseCon of 2022.
Thank
That
you.
is so exciting and so impressive, which is awesome. can you tease what you're going to talk about?
Sure. I know that there may be some concern about whether our project is legitimate or not. So we would like to take a huge step by being a sponsor of the PulseCon. And all of the expense is out of my own pocket. So it's just to help people gain more confidence in our project and to prove that we're not going anywhere. So after having a great conversation with T Money, which is the CEO of Freedom TV, we have a similar vision that free speech is really, really important topic to talk about. So, as a self-proclaimed free speech ambassador, I would talk about a lot of good ways to improve free speech, not just in social media, in crypto, but in our daily life as well. So that's really, really awesome. They're looking forward to the conference. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we'll be able to meet each other, which is even
Yeah.
better. I
Awesome.
am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. So tell us what PulseSpeak is.
Sure. So PulseSpeak is the first Web3 social media platform that's being built with a prediction market protocol. In our platform, you can enjoy your free speech 100% by discussing with other users and speculate on their opinions on different topics like politics, crypto trends. PulseSpeak or PulseX will outperform in 2022. Anything that you could think of could be discussed in our platform. So prediction market, it's a huge but underrated market. Um, Everyone is trying to get the truth about every topics in our daily life, right? And when a prediction market it's combined with an uncensored social platform, people could really, really enjoy the interaction and the excitement of each topic while having conversation with other users. So, um, in my opinion, I think building a social platform it's not easy, but to build a platform that people are willing to use is even harder. So, so that's why we are using a totally different ideas from the current social platform right now to jumpstart our platform by adopting a prediction market to gain mass volume and user base at the beginning. Yep.
That's awesome. So I think you kind of touched on it, but how are you going to keep the platform unbiased?
So people could freely have their conversation within our platform by commenting on each market and to use our social media front end as well. So we I think people could tell immediately what kind of changes in Twitter after Elon bought it, right? So actually they have tons of censorship algorithm within their platform to avoid people from seeing others' opinion or even comment or have their opinions on their platform as well. So for us as a social platform, we have to make sure that this type of mechanism, this type of algorithm, it's not exist in our platform. So people could freely say their piece, but at the same time, we want each user to own their opinions as well. So instead of just saying meaningless stuff, nonsense, and even sometimes scammer comments, we actually want to innovate the comment section by using a badge that shows which side you support in the market and also your market portion in the market as well. So it could dramatically increase the credibility of your comment and to make sure that everyone that makes the comment within the section could own their opinions as well. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool about the comment section too. Just like how innovative. Okay, this is kind of a random question, but have you ever worked for one of these social media companies?
No, I don't. So
Okay. Okay,
yeah.
so what made you want to create this?
I think it could go back to the initial idea why I chose to have this kind of protocol or this kind of projects is because 2 years ago there's something happened to Hong Kong which makes me feel like there's something that I have to do within my own power to keep freedom of speech alive, because we may not feel the urgency in the US or in other Western country, but it's coming. The censorship, the pressure from the government, everything is coming. So that's why we have to have the urgency to do something within our own power to support free speech, to avoid it to be gone forever. So with that said, as I dig deeper into the reason why there is such a censorship and cancel culture in our daily life, it's actually all linked to one thing, which is money. So in order to keep those advertising companies happy, they start to implement tons of policy to cancel people's rights from making free speech, because they feel like those kind of comment might jeopardize their revenue in the future. And also, in the government standpoint, they feel like by using those kind of algorithm and by using those policy, it could be easier to control people's narratives and to control what people's thinking as well. So that's why with this kind of idea inside my mind for about 2 years, and during December last year, I was really lucky to be able to meet Richard in person. So I'm really, really grateful that I have a little conversation with him. And at that moment, I told myself it's really a wake up call for me to start making things happen, not just for a community, but for crypto and for free speech. So that's how I started. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I want to bring up this comment. So did you fork the code for this
Yes.
project?
So basically, for the prediction market, it's a complete fork of Auger, which is a
Okay.
prediction market protocol that exists for so long, like since 2015. So it's a well battle tested protocol. But at the same time, we want to get the good stuff from this protocol and innovate it into something better. So in their standpoint, they feel like this is just a decentralized wagering website or platform for them to use. But for us, it's way more than that. We could actually bring more good stuff out of this protocol and make it a really, really decentralized social platform for people, not just to enjoy the wagering experience, but also they could interact with other people and discuss on all the topics they wanted. Yep.
Awesome. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's say hi to a couple of people in the chat super quick. I don't think we called out Ike. Hey, how's it going? We have Hookshoot and Tuga, as well as Jamie Cameron. And then also Crypto Stylist is here. Hello. Good to see you. Me and her are friends, which is so fun. Love her to death. Hello, everyone. If you have questions, feel free to add them to the live chat. We are discussing PulseSpeak right now with Mike, who is the founder. Would you like to be called the founder or the CEO? Do you have a preference, or are you both?
I think founder is better because
Founder?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll continue with that then. Awesome. So last night I was definitely doing a lot of research on PulseSpeak because I wanted to know more about it. I did cover it one time in one of my videos on sacrifices that were currently open. Is the sacrifice phase still open for PulseSpeak?
Yes. So it's actually start from April 15, and it will last for 30 days for the best rate, which is $1 to 10,000 points. And after that, there will be a bonding curve period for 15 days, 5% per day, just like PulseX. And then, yep. So for people who would like to sacrifice for a project, you may support it within the best rate period. So that of course, no financial advice. You can do whatever you want, but if you do it, you better do it quick. Yeah.
Do it before May 15th because then you'll get the most reward from it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and so while I was on the website, I was like really going through it. You had a flow chart on it, which I love flow charts. So the flow
Yeah,
chart really helped me with like the whole process.
yeah,
One of the things that you said on the or that's on the website is it says you can build a portfolio based on your forecasts and earn a return if you are right. So is this a specific coin that you can earn? Can you tell me all about that?
sure. So for the users, not the staker, for the users that use our market protocol, they will be using a stable coin to wager in. So when they win the shares, it will be in stable coin as well. So this is separate from the token itself. And are you asking like how that market works, or you're
Yeah.
asking about? Okay, awesome. So for the market, basically you could just create a market. Of course, there are some default markets that already prepare for users to use it. It's easier for users and us to create a market as well. So let's say if you want to put like will hacks get to $1 by 2022, then you could just put the number and the year, and then you could just boom, the market is created. And then people who are interested in that market could be trading their shares within the market until the market is closed. Let's say if it's 2022, that means that until December 31st, this market will still be open. And then shortly after the market is closed, the article will determine which side is the winning side. And then the people who are holding the shares on the right side will be given all the market shares in portion to their wallet directly. So it could is a really really awesome feature for prediction market, and then people could really discuss and make their own decision while having conversation with our users as well. But for the staker, our native token is called Speak token. So for Speak token holder, they will be able to enjoy the market trading fees within market. They don't have to use the wagering. They don't have to use the market at all. They could simply put their Speak token into our staking pool and to enjoy the market fees out of it. So the market fees will be distributed as stable coin as well. So Speak token holder could earn yield in stable coin while enjoying uh, the deflationary token with buy and burn function. So not just having a passive yield in stablecoin, but people could also enjoy the potential appreciation in value of our token in the future.
Wow, that is absolutely brilliant. You are so smart. And like that is so cool that I feel like that would be extremely useful because clearly we don't have that right now. And
Yeah.
I think it was Jamie Cameron. Let me see. Yes. It's gonna be massive. Which is so cool. Like it really is going to be awesome. Let's say hi to a couple more people in the chat. It looks like Jim Rat Crypto showed up. Hello, how's it going, Jim Rat? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Conrad, how are you doing?
And then we also have Rick Schmitz and Hexkin Papa. Hello, hello. Let's see. Who else do we have? We have Meso. Hello. It sounds like there's a conversation right now in chat about the challenge, the fitness challenge
Oh,
that Sam
I'm
and
gonna
Jim are
join. It's May 1st, right? Yeah, I'm gonna join for sure.
You're gonna
Yep.
join? Okay, good. I haven't signed up yet because I actually started a different like challenge program. So I think I'm gonna do that challenge program, and then once May 1st hits, which is only in a couple days, then I'm gonna change over to that one. So that's gonna be
Awesome.
fun. Well, good, Mike. I'm glad to hear that you're also doing it. Let's see. We also have Dom McNuggets, and we have Mo Crypto. Okay, what are the percentages of yield when staking?
So we don't have the specific percentage of yield because it's all determined by the market volume. So the more adoption we have, the more user base we have, the more percentage of the yield we could get out of the staking. So It's all depends on the adoption of the market. And I believe that it would be not a hard process for us to gain adoption, because having a prediction market at first directly from Pulse Chain, exclusively for Pulse Chain, is already a really good jumpstart for us to gain the user base. So like I think within a short period of time, and also with our massive marketing coming on, then it's just a matter of time for us to gain the mass adoption from outside world.
Okay, awesome. And then do you have a release date? Are you just waiting for the Pulse Chain network to come out? What? Tell
You
me.
mean for the launch date?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right now we have one I wouldn't say concern, but it's the one thing we have to fix before launching is whether is which stablecoin would be the best for Pulse Chain. So no one could tell, not even Richard could tell right now. But shortly after that, when the market decided which stablecoin could be the best option for Pulse Chain to move forward, then we'll implement the protocol right away. So it all depends. It all depends on the market, but I believe that within 2 months of the Pulse Chain launches, we should be able to find out the answer.
Okay. Awesome. That's great. And then, oh, Wild SJ showed up. Hello, girl. How's it going? It looks like we have another question. Is the sacrifice meant the only SPK that will ever be?
If you're so basically the speed token could be determined by the sacrifice amount, but since we will have to protect the protocol, since the protocol it's totally immutable, and once it launches, there's no way to change anything on it. So we might increase extra supply just to protect the prediction market protocol. But besides that, we won't have any team token. That means that even we have extra supply for speed token, it will only be published in a public wallet for people to see. So it's kind of like a OA address, if you call it. It's just to protect the protocol from being attacked by backhacker. But that's it.
Okay. Awesome. And then is the code, so I'm assuming it's open source, is that correct?
Yes.
Is it available right now to look at?
So actually the prediction market protocol, it's done, and we are testing it privately already. The reason why we won't publish right now, not saying in the near future, but right now, is because we want to show people the best product before publishing it. Like right now, we could just simply put the market protocol for users to use it. That's totally fine. But we want to, as a marketing standpoint, we would like to show a better stuff, the best product we could put out for people to use it before we actually rushing some kind of beta version of our social platform to the crowd. So for the coding questions, it's already done, and we moving forward to the token contract itself right now, which is not a big deal, because the hardest part is actually modifying the prediction market protocol, which is pretty much done already. So for people that looking forward to our beta version, we could, of course, no expectation, but we could potentially release a beta version at the end or close to the end of sacrifice, so people could really use the awesome feature that we have in our platform, and potentially recommend other users to use this as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then do you have like focus groups or something like that as testers, or do you just have QA devs, or how are you doing your testing?
So basically, we'll have actually I hired 2 full stack developer, and
Cool.
they are constantly working on the project right now, nonstop. And we are currently testing privately, and then we are willing to ask the other developer if they want to check to see if there's some awesome feature, or if there's some coding that we could adjust for the marketing protocol, that's totally fine as well. Just feel free to DM me. We are more than welcome to invite conversation and discussion to make our platform better. And by doing that, we believe that it's not just within our own power. And I believe that I've hired really experienced developer for our protocol, but it's still better to have a crowdsource opinions on making our platform better. Yeah.
Cool. That's really good to know. Well, I'll be hitting you up on that because I love going through and testing products. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when you find a bug or you find something within the feature that's like not working properly. But okay, cool. I will be DMing you about that. Awesome. JB Cameron said, good move, bro. That's why I was thinking of extending the SAC to make sure, but you got it covered, man. Good job. That's awesome. Okay. Hard-hitting topic of world events right now. So Elon Musk has bought Twitter. Do you think that will affect the success of PulseSpeak because now people think that Twitter has free speech?
Not at all, to be honest. I think when I first heard of it, I think it's yesterday, right? Yeah. When I first heard of the news, I was so excited because not just from my project standpoint, for myself, it's a really, I believe it's a really turning point for humanity, basically. Because like most people in their power, as much as Elon or other rich people in the world, they are not focusing on making the normal person like us better in our daily life. Not to mention they allow us to have the freedom that we should have at the beginning. So instead of trying to control us from all the narratives, all the misinformation from social media platform, Elon actually tried to use everything within his own power to have the freedom back to the people, to have the power back to the people. So for us, it's really awesome news for PulseSpeak as well, because now people are no longer had to worry about making moves or having opinions on different platforms. And Twitter, as the leader of social platform, PulseSpeak actually would adopt the Twitter function as well. So like for people who use within our platform, and if they're trying to share their comments or their wager in Twitter as well, there's one click button for them to share it to Twitter, so that we can get more engagement from the Twitter side. And also we don't have to worry about our comments or the user's comment getting censored or even being blocked from other mainstream social media platforms like Twitter as well. So for adoption standpoint, for volume standpoint, for user standpoint, it's a really great news for us to move forward in the future.
Awesome. That was a great answer. And it is exciting. Funny thing, this is totally random, but like my dad, so his Twitter account was permanently suspended. He's never tweeted anything.
Wow.
And today it was unsuspended.
Wow.
So, yeah, so seems like things are already changing.
And actually, like Richard Hart's Twitter account got blue
verified.
It's like within one day. I was like, wow, that was quick.
It was quick because it was like, when is this going to happen? And then boom, Elon buys Twitter and Richard Hart gets a verified sticker. Crazy. Oh, it looks like Tin Top's here. Hello, Tin Top. What's up? Awesome. Okay, let's see. Any other questions from the live chat? I'm going to go through my list of questions that I have.
Sure.
Let's see. So you said that your background's in finance. Can you tell us just a little bit about that? I'd love to know more.
Sure. So I was in finance major, and while I was studying in University of Washington. So after that, I was work as a financial analyst for a couple of years. And then after that, I moved forward to the mortgage origination industry. So I'm not gonna lie, I was making pretty decent salary at the time, but for myself, it's much more than just money and for my own pleasure. I really want to make something good happen for the people around me and also for the community that I already really engage into. So that's why I quit my job as a mortgage originator, and then I start to like brainstorm which kind of project should I implement into Pulse Chain. And then I'm really glad that I found a team that could push forward with me for this project. And yeah, the rest is history. Here's where I am right now. Yeah.
That's awesome. How big is the PulseSpeak team?
So it's 7 people, and we have 2 freelancer occasionally needs their help as well. So as I said, 2 full stack developer, and also with a COO, which is my best friend, and then the other helper in designing stuff like that. So we have a core team of 7 people at that moment. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. Anything else that you would like to tell us about PulseSpeak while I have you here?
I think there's one thing I'll point out is free speech is not free. And by standing up for free speech, it's getting harder and harder nowadays. So we as a platform for PulseSpeak, we are trying to make things better by using new ideas. And I believe it's a really solid idea to revolutionize social platform. And we're not saying it's the perfect idea, but we are trying to do whatever it takes to make free speech great again and to make free speech available for everyone. I'm not Richard Hart, and I'm not claimed to be as smart as he is, but at least I could tell myself I try to do something good for crypto and for humanities. So if our audience have the same feeling as I do, we strongly recommend you guys to sacrifice for a political statement, and you could also earn passive reward while supporting free speech. That's a win-win situation for us. And for more details, please go to our website, pulsepeak.com/sacrifice, and to have a discussion with us. Our chat group is t.me/pulsepeak.com. Waiting for you guys.
Awesome. And I'm just sending those links right now in the chat so people have them. Let's see. And let's see. Tintop asked something, and so let's go over this super quick. I missed the beginning. Will PulseSpeak launch as soon as the Pulse chain launches?
Yes. So basically, we would like to launch once the Pulse chain launches, but there's one thing we need to clear out before launching the protocol, which is which stablecoin would be the best option for Pulse chain. So with that being said, we would like to launch it as soon as the market found out which stablecoin is the best for Pulse chain, and ideally it's 1 to 2 months. Yeah.
Awesome. Also, this is a good question. Is it possible to extend the sacrifice phase to allow more people to hear about it and engage?
We are thinking about it.
Okay.
But definitely it would not be the same rate as the people who sacrifice right now, because it would be totally unfair to the people who just sacrifice. So even if we extend the sacrifice phase, it would not be the same rate as the people who sacrifice right now. So if you would like to sacrifice for the best rate, you may do it before May 15th. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. And then I want to highlight this one. You are doing great. You should be very proud. You really are. Like, this is so awesome. Thank you so much for coming on my show. Oh, and we have one other question. Let's actually hit this one too. What are your thoughts on USDL?
It's a really good question. I cannot speak for another protocol because that might be some conflict of interest, but I really support what they're doing right now, because their ideas of having a truly decentralized stablecoin is really innovative for me, and I support any new ideas within the blockchain. So if we could see a potential and the stability of USDL, we might be able to adopt them as our protocol stablecoin as well. But of course, no expectation and no certainty on that. But we are really looking forward to adopt USDL if we could have a chance. Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, and like you said earlier, you just don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
and so going forward, you'll see what happens, right?
Exactly.
Oh, good. Any other questions from the chat? As we wait for that, like I said, thank you so much for coming on my show. This has been awesome. And really what you're doing with PulseSpeak is absolutely amazing. Everything that's coming with it, like it's never been done before in the sense of what you're doing. And like I said, I really like what you're doing with the comment section. So seriously awesome. Any last words?
Yeah, I think I again, thanks for having me with this kind of talk, because every time it not just to help the audience know about the PulseSpeak project as well. For myself, it could clear out a lot of my thinking as well, because like it's not the protocol itself, it's really innovative idea, and it's a brand new idea for us to explore, and it's for us, it's nothing but the huge potential in the future. And I would like to share the ideas. We would like to have the discussion with new users and with new people that help us to innovate the social platform as well. So please feel free to hop into our chat group and talk about whatever you like. That's free speech, right? So just come on in and talk with us with any stuff that we would like to improve for our project, for crypto in the future as well.
That's awesome. And is that a Telegram chat that you have?
No, so there's only one, t.me/PulseSpeak.com.
Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome. And you probably said that as I was grabbing different links.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, thanks again. And everyone, make sure you go and follow him on Twitter, as well as follow PulseSpeak on Twitter. And we're just excited to see what happens with this, and best of luck.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to use the platform with you guys.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everyone watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.